Hey, what's up, North 47, back with you once again for the Golf Club 2019 and for part 2 of the lie, elevation, wind and distance video with the updated tips and tricks from myself, where we are showcasing Red Rose Golf Club designed by Sire0329. Again, I hope I got the numbers right. Designed for Al, aka Boom Shakalaka 59, who is the main man of the Red Rose Golf community. Previous video, as you can see, we did indeed do the front 9. And we're going to be picking up here now on the back 9, so without wasting any time, let's get straight on into it. And we have no loading screens, so at least I won't have to edit that bit out. Straight onto the hole, and straight, I think actually this is the hole from the thumbnail. And very nice, very nice, nice rock work and planting there on the left. It's one thing I've dabbled a little bit here and there, going from TGC 1 up to this game. I think I've restarted the same course about 6 times now. But one thing that I just don't have is just the planting. I just can't do it, and what I picture in my head I just can't do, so I gave up. I completely gave up. I'd be better off just doing a completely auto-generated course, to be honest. It'd probably look a lot better. That's a great tee shot. Okay, so is the ball going to be... It's going to be on a bit of a downslope. Will it be above or below the feet? Slightly above. It's minimal though. So it's 94 yards to the pin. It's down 12 feet. So 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. So we're going to take 4 off. It's going to be playing about 90 to the pin. Now we're going to add in the wind. Wind is angled at 6 miles per hour. Maybe add on, not the full 6, might just add on, I'll add on 5. I'll add on 5 and see what happens. So again, ball is slightly above the feet. Is that marker going to move for me? It is. But what I want to do is, I want to pretty much come all the way back over here. Excuse me, I want to come back to maybe about here, yeah. And wind has picked up a little bit to 7. Now we are on quite a downslope here, but I will de-loft, just give an extra couple of yards on it to be safe, and let's see if we can get in there nice and close. Little bit of a push, otherwise it's a decent shot. Oh, it's well right. That's the distance. Touchdown, I think that was about 96. Again, I did push it right there a little bit, so the wind took it a little bit more. I think we're only on the fringe. I'm going to put this and see how that goes. It looks to be nice and level here initially, from what I can see. It's good and level, perfect. It's going to be a 2. Another 2, that's 4. Get that a 3, that'll be 7. And I think another 3, this is going to be 10. Running downhill a little bit, so I'll leave it at 10. We'll go 11 just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're on the fringe, so I'll give it maybe... Yeah, a 2 count hopefully should be okay. 1, 2... Or is it going to be? Is it going to turn? It is. Oh, unlucky. Maybe a little bit firmer than a 2 count. Might have been better to hold that line a bit and just keep it on track for the hole. I think we'll just send that in and head on to the 11th. So 11th hole, 476 yard par 4, stroke index 4. Okay, so it could be a little bit of a challenge. Looks to be a reasonably generous landing area for off the tee. Nice carry over water then again. Very well protected green. Big slopes. Don't want to be long on this. Definitely do not want to be long on this approach shot. We'll worry about that approach shot now in a second when we get up there. But yeah, that's a nice generous landing area. Landing, even not landing. Landing area there. So let's go with a fast downswing again. There it is. Oh, and a fast backswing for a good measure. And run it down the slope. I think that ball is going to be well above the feet this time. Which it is. Well, no, not well above. It looked looked like it was going to be. But let's have a little look at this green. Okay, so it's sloping right to left. It's running downhill towards the hole. Thankfully the ball's above the feet and the wind is slightly angled. We are going to be aiming over to the right, but I definitely don't want to come too far left or go long, because that is just going to be a nightmare to try and I don't mind coming up short and running off onto the fringe. I can chip back up, but if I go down that slope onto the end of the green there, if I was to hold the green, that would be an absolute nightmare putt coming back up. But let's tap it out till that flag marker moves. And I haven't even worked out the shot yet. 167 down 7, so I'll take 2 off. That's 165. Right, 7 iron is perfect, I think. 7 iron I think is going to be perfect. Let's have a look how far out we're aimed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe just another tap out. Just get it onto that row of grid squares there. And let's just, I think, because we're on a down slope, I think I want to just give it a little bit of loft as well. Just put it up into the wind a little bit more. That's not too bad of a swing. It's coming back slowly. Now where's it going to end up? Come on. Okay, we haven't hit any red lines and we haven't ran away back off the green, so I'm happy with that. 14 feet. Big break on it though. Golfer's foot in the way. I'm going to hazard a guess that could be about it. I'm going to say 9. I was saying 8 at first, then thinking 10. I'll go in between and say 9. I want to call that a 6 easily. So 9, 6, 15. 18. Actually, give me a look at that again. 18. Don't want to give it 4. So what did I say? 9 and 6, 15. I think actually I'll call that 4. Looks like I might fit it in there 3. Yeah, so that's gonna be 19. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on the putts. 19, 3, 22. Put down another 3, 25. We're going uphill, so I'll count this one as well. 25, call it 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And give it about a 2 count. 1, 2. 1. Hold that line for me. Hold that line. Perfect. In we go. So I'll move it on to the 12th hole, another par 4. 428 yards, stroke index of 6. Ooh, now, let me see, what way are we going to approach this? Interesting fairway. Very interesting fairway, and then another big carry over water. Looks to be fairly accessible though, the pin location, which it is, guarded by 3 bunkers, but it's nice and central. Now, hopefully, though, if those red lines are running down towards the hole, we can use that to the advantage. But first off, what we need to see is, right, we're definitely not taking the driver off the tee, that's for sure. Can I get down into here? I think it's going to be... Oh, I don't even know if I want to use the 5-wood. I think I'll play safe and go with the 4 iron. Have a little bit of a longer approach, but it's better safe than sorry. Oh, that's going to come a lot more left. The irons do pull a lot more left with a fast downswing than the woods and the driver, and we're bunkered off the tee, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, I don't think we're getting to the green. Yeah, we're not getting to the green. I think we're just going to do what the game suggests, just flop it back out onto the fairway. There's no point on trying to be silly and trying to carry that water. We'll just be taking golf balls out of the bag all day, I think, otherwise. So ball is fairly level, 7 mile per hour right to left wind. Is 159 to the pin, and it's down 8 feet. I'll round it up to be down 9 feet and take 3 off. So yeah, 9 divided by 3 is 3. So 156 yards to the pin. So again, now I've got 2 options. I can loft up this 8 iron, or I think because the fact that the greens are firm and fast, I'm going to play the 9 iron with a tiny little touch of D-loft, not much, just a tiny little touch, just to make sure that it does get there. And let's tap out now and tilt. There we go, it's moved. That flag marker moves for me. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to come out a little bit more. If I land on the green, then I can use that slope to the advantage. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, I got the fast again. Really have to work on that, to be honest. I really have to work on that. Oh, now there's a yellow slope here. There's a yellow slope in and around about here somewhere. Think we're okay. 21 feet. Yeah, we're okay. Ah, the yellow slope is actually going the other way, so it would have been safe. It would have come back to us. Okay, let's quickly work this one out. Call that 3 maybe, from what I can see. 4 is only 7. Give that 6, that'll be 13. I want to give that about a 7 actually, so that's going to be 20. I think I'll give that another 7, that'll be 27. 30. 33, we're going uphill, I'll count this one as well. 33, I'm going to count 35, 36, make it even, 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and give it about a 2.5 count. 1, 2. Is it going to hold? Go on, turn for me. Turn. Oh. So there's a couple of them there. Probably just a little bit less than what I... oh, actually, I just saw the swing line. I just saw the put line there. I did horribly pull that one, actually. But again, I could have just miscalculated a couple of the grid lines. But I did, as I say, horribly pull that left. That one kind of pulled a bit as well. Okay, par 5 coming up. I've done it again. I did that a few times in the previous video. In part 1, skipped, I think it was 3 or 4 of the flyovers I skipped. We'll just have a little look back. Oh, look at all those little bunkers there. Just waiting to catch those bad shots. Excuse me. So I think what I'll do is I'll aim pretty much the left edge of this bunker. Fast downswing. Oh, that's a very fast. Oh, that was really coming around left. Is it safe? Oh, I got lucky there. That could have come a lot more left than what it did. So I thought we were going to be playing in one of those little bunkers off to the left. But is this attackable in 2? It is indeed. 215 yards. It's only down 1 foot, so I'm not going to worry about the elevations. Playing 215 to the pin. So that is definitely, excuse me, that's definitely going to be a 4-iron for me. How's the ball looking? A little bit above the feet. Get that flag marker moving. Alright, it's just started moving there. Now let's have a little look down at the green. And let's count those grid squares out. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kind of on the 8th one. But I think I'm happy enough with that actually. So let's see if we can get it reasonably close. Again, there's the fast downswing. And it's just bordering on a fast as well. It's right on the edge of that square. Right on the edge of it. So I got the extra couple of yards and really pulled it left there. So hopefully I can get some actual perfect approaches at some point in this video. I think I got a few in the front line. To properly demonstrate how to judge the wind and the ball lie and stuff. But as I did mention in the previous video, if I remember correctly, when I'm recording, nothing ever wants to go right, and I obviously, I was wondering why I went to the water there, but obviously, as I did mention, also I never script my videos, so everything's unscripted and live at the moment. I don't think I'm going to waste too much time counting this. I'm just going to do my other method of just tracing out a grid line, or a put line, should I say. And that's going to be a big break. I'm going to come out probably, I'd say at least, is that the 4th one? At least I'm going to go out to here just to be safe. It's a big slope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but it's coming around not too bad. That was not too bad. That was a decent effort. Decent effort. Got it to, looks like inside 10 feet. It is 8 feet. Not far off. just guesstimate that one, and we do get it in. So that was actually for a birdie. So great effort for the eagle. But I think I'd have been here for a little bit too long trying to work out those grid lines, and that would not be enjoyable either for me or for you watching this video yourselves. So 14th hole, par 3, 216 yards, stroke index of 10. Got a few yellow lines around that pin location, but it looks like they're all sloping towards the hole, so that's handy. 212, down 7 feet, so 3 into 7 is going to go twice, so 210. I've got a 6 mile per hour, near enough to full on tailwind. That's going to leave 204. So 4 iron, even fully lofted, is going to be too much. It'll be way too much for that. Going to be a 5 iron, but I will have to try and make sure I do get a perfect. Saving a little bit over. Oh, flag marker's not going to move just yet. There it is there. Now how far out is that going to go? With the angle of the wind, that could be just nice, but just to be safe, I'm going to bring it back a little bit left because there is a lot of water. And again, that's a nice shot, but it's just a little bit too fast. Just a little bit too fast on the downswing, and now I've got another monstrous putt. But hopefully you understand what I'm saying anyway about the judging for the wind and stuff. And if you can get a little bit more consistent with the perfect downswings than I can, it seems at the moment, definitely give it a go. So I'm gonna treat this hole the same as the last, and I think I'll be coming out maybe to about here. Just keep this one nice and quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now obviously, although the marker was at 73, I'm only giving it a 6 count. The reason for that is, oh, that's turning back nicely. Great effort on that again. The reason for that, I believe I did explain it in the first video where I demonstrated the counting method, was that what Lazar Malone explained over in his videos on Twitch, where I learned it from, is that once you kind of get past the 6 count, it's not really having too much of an effect. So if it was 70, 80, 90 feet, pretty much a 6 count is gonna get you the majority of the way there, if not be a good way anyway. Hope I said that right. So 15th hole, 499 yard par 4, stroke index of 2. So it's definitely going to play long. I don't think I'm going to be taking driver off the tee by the looks of it from the flyover. By the looks of it, I don't want to be long. That slope looks to be running down to the back of the green. So I definitely want to try and land short and run it up. But are we taking the driver off the tee? Oh, no, I am very tempted. If I aim it about here, that 6 mile per hour wind, left to right with a fast downswing, should hold it relatively straight and should just about go. I was trying to angle towards me. Come on, turn back up. Go on. We'll go for it. Why not? There's the fast. I pushed it a little bit as well though. Is it going to carry? Go on. Nicely into the fairway. Bit of a stronger wind, I wouldn't have taken that shot on. I would have laid up on the first fairway. So we've got 183 yards into the green here. It's up 4, so at on 1, it's going to be playing about 184 to the pin. With that wind, probably add about 5 onto that, so 189. Still not overly confident though that a 6 iron might run a little bit too long. So I think I'll put a little bit of loft on it. Hopefully that'll be enough. It's running downhill towards the hole, but we do not want to go too long and catch that slope in whichever direction it wants to catch it. So ball is reasonably level. I'll just come out a little bit. Is that flag marker going to move? There we go, about there. I'm going to put a tiny bit of loft on it. If I come up short of the green, I'm actually happy. I'd be happy to take just a par on this one. So that's pretty much what I think it's going to be. How many grid squares out is that now? So look at the hole. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 out. Which should be okay. There's a perfect. Pushed it again a bit though. And as I say, I'm more than happy to come up short of the green, but it is running a bit. Can I get on? Oh, got onto the fringe. Maybe if that was a little bit straighter, that shot, I'd say, yeah, it would indeed have gotten onto the green. I'm going to put this anyway because it's only on the fringe. Ooh, again, golfer's big foot is in the way, but I'll call it 2. Ooh, I think I want to give that a 2 as well, so that'd be 4. 6, 8, 10, maybe 11. And then I think I'll actually give that a 3, so 13. We'll go 14 just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Give this about, yeah, just over 1.5 count. We're on the fringe. 1. There we go. It's tracking well. Go on. Oh. Uh-oh. Stop. Stop. No, we're gone. There's the danger. There's the danger. Oh, we got a monster putt coming back up here now. 48 feet. Okay, we look to be, say, 2 grid lines outside. They all look to be running about the same as what that initial grid line is there. So let's see if we can work this out. Now we're at a bit of a high angle, which is no good to me. Bring that marker back down. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on the putting in this video. It's more to demonstrate the other parts of the game. Let me see. I'll call that 3. Now the other 2, what I gather would be 2 grid lines behind me, or behind this one, would be about the same. So I'd say 3 on them as well. So that'd be, or what I call them? No, actually I call them 2. So that'd be 2, 4, 6. Now I'll give that a 3. That's going to be 9. I'll get up to the base of the screen. 13. 17. 21. Say 22. There's a slight bit of movement on it. 22. Bring it back to 20. Bring it back to 16. Bring it back to, I think I want to take about 5 off that, so bring it back to 11. Take about 4. 11. Take about 4, 7. Again, I can't count today. 7. 5. 3. There's little to no movement to that, so I'll keep it at 3. What's this one going to do? Again, it's fairly level, so I'll keep it 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go on, get up that slope. Get up. Get up. Not too bad. I could have done a little bit of a slower count on that, but that's decent enough. And we'll run out of here with a bogey. Okay, so what hole are we on now? Actually, we're going to be on the 16th hole, so 3 more holes. If I can get a nice good tailwind though, might get one here, depending on what direction this hole is facing. But it's a nice little par 3. Pin tucked front, sort of right of the green, guarded by that lonely little bunker. Definitely don't want to be left. That's a big slope running down to the second tier, the lower tier. But we have got plenty of room with that bit of fairway to run up onto the hole. So it's going to be 167, down 16, so I'll call it down 15, take 5 off that. So we'll put my teeth in again. 162 is roughly what it's playing to the pin. Now with that very slight angled wind, I think it's perfect for a straight up 8 iron. Where's that flag marker going to drop? Right there. How many grid squares out is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6, 7. Okay, that should be perfect. Let's see what that'll do. See if the wind holds it up just enough, and then it can run onto the green. Oh, Haha, the curse. The curse of the fast downswing. Oh, this could kick back and be wet. No, we're okay. We're safe. We're in the rough. I can chip it up. Oh, I'd just love to get it. Perfect, perfect. I wouldn't mind if I wasn't recording now. I'd be doing that. I'd be getting perfect, perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to chip this actually. I'm going to flop this. Full loft. Let's say about half, 3/4 swing. About there. Perfect. Excuse me. That bit of phlegm in the throat. I have to really cut down on the smokes. Yeah, I don't think there's really much in this. Just get it into the hole. Move on to the 17th. Excuse me again. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I do smoke, and I'm a fairly heavy smoker. And this is interesting. This is an interesting one. A lot of water in play. No fairway bunkers required. One lonely bunker, greenside bunker to protect at the front, but got water all around the sides and the back. It's a nice central location though. That pin, so looks like it's going to be quite attackable. But big question is, okay, should be safe here. So I think if you're playing on pro or beginner clubs, you definitely want to choose wisely as to where you're going to end up off the tee. And ooh, very fast. Don't take any yards off on me. Ooh, get up, get up, get up, get up. We're okay. But to be honest, I think if there was a strong headwind, I'd be in the same boat. Actually, having to choose carefully off the tee with the master clubs. So 100 yards to the pin. It's down a foot from where we are, so we're going to call it just playing 100 straight up. Now straight away, because of that severe slope, up and side slope that we're on, I'm going to be playing definitely anyway a sand wedge. Oh, excuse me, marker has moved straight away, but I'm not happy with that. I'm going to bring that out another 7, or what I think will be another 7. So it's roughly on line with this, so we'll call it on the second one. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll bring it out actually to about here because the wind is slightly angled. So I aim it quite a bit out. I could have this completely wrong. Because we're on that severe up and side slope, and with a bit of wind, I'm going to de-loft it as well, just to be safe. Again, there's that bloody fast downswing, but it looks like it's actually tracking well. Oh, it's long. Are we wet? Things never go right for me. They just never go right. Let me see. Flop shot again. Flop shot again with about a half. Say about there. That should be good. Come on, sit for me. Sit, 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 sit. There we go. Alright, we've got one more chance at this with the 18th hole for me to not get a bloody fast downswing and just get it nice, perfect, perfect. It's annoying. It actually is quite annoying when it happens, when it does creep into every shot on your game unintentionally. As I say, I do like to do it intentionally off the tee just to get those extra few yards, but 9 times out of 10 on an approach shot, I don't want it on the approach shot because I'm working out the distance to get as close as I can to the pin, and that fast downswing is obviously going to give me some extra yardage and pull the trajectory off course. But very nice closing hole. Alright, it's going to be driver. Right, let's see if I can get a perfect with the driver. Wow, now that's a wonky swing line, and I did not feel like I pushed fast on that. So I don't know what's going on. It seems to like give me fast downswings today. And I feel if I push any slower than what I did there, I'm going to have a slow downswing. Let's see what happens though. It's 191 to the pin, down 15, so 15 divided by 3 is 5. I'm going to be playing about 186 to the pin, so straight away we're dropping a club to the 6 iron. Now with that wind, oh, I don't know. It is a par 5. A lot of water in play. Now again, I've mentioned in previous videos about weighing up the risk reward, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. At the moment, especially with the fast downswings possibly coming into play, I could easily go long and be wet or in the bunker. There's too much risk there for me. So I think what I'll do, I'll play a pitching wedge up to here. Hopefully that'll leave me with a decent distance in. There's a perfect. Pulled it a little bit, but at least I wouldn't mind. It's actually bordering towards wanting to be a fast downswing again, so I have to try and work on that a little bit. Well, we've got 68 in, which actually, yeah, this is a good example now as well. Anyway, pitch shots. Flop shots the wind doesn't really affect. Side winds maybe. A very, very minimal amount. From what I've always seen, but pitch shots, the wind will affect your pitch shots a little bit, especially with a headwind. So just say for example it's a perfect headwind and it was 68 down 5, so I'll say 66 to the pin. If it was a nice calm wind, 66, I'd probably play the sand wedge straight up or with a little bit of loft, actually, because it's running downhill. But if it was to be a headwind though, I'd bump it up to the gap wedge. Maybe just give a slight little bit of a loft up on it, but otherwise the wind, as I say, because it's playing 66 to the pin with a headwind, and if it was at that strength at 8 miles per hour, the wind is more than likely going to hold it up a little bit, so it could come up a little bit shorter, it could skew you off course. But I think with running downhill, got a nice side wind, I'm going to go with the sand wedge. We're on a bit of a downhill as well, so right, straight away. That flag marker moved. Now let's just bring it back over a few. Wind shouldn't affect it too much. A little touch of loft on it. Pushed it a little bit, but the wind has countered that. Now is it going to run down that slope for me? Go on. Oh, go on. Turn a little bit right for me. That's a great approach in there. So we've got a short range approach, perfect anyway. But it's just unfortunate, as I say. I do apologise. That fast downswing, it's a curse for me at the moment. I'm really trying to work on it. I had ironed it out a little bit there not long ago, but it's creeping back in to all my shots now. As I say, I do like to do it on not every single tee shot, but where I can and where I know I'm not going to completely mess things up, depending on how thick the fairway is or what hazards are around me. I do indeed like to take that fast downswing, give it the extra few yards, and as I say, it does, unfortunately, when you do it as regular as what I do, it does transition itself across to all the other shots, unfortunately. But that's part 2 of this lie, elevation, wind and distance video here at Red Rose Golf Club, which was designed by, once again, Sire0329. Again, I hope I got that right. But designed for Al, aka Boom Shakalaka 59, who is the main man behind Red Rose Golf Community on, I think, actually only on PS4. So, well done to Sire. Actually, very, very nice course. I did enjoy playing that. And hopefully demonstrating reasonably well the wind, elevation and stuff for you as at home. If there is any questions, do feel free to drop them down below in the comments, or if you're on the friends list on either Facebook or PSN, just message me directly and I'll be more than happy to help out if I can. If needs be, I'll do another quick video. What I'm going to be doing, this is, although it's this video is split in 2, it's video number 4 of this series. I'm actually going to be doing one more video. What I'm going to be doing in that video, I'm going to be going back to Hippie course itself, which we did on the putting video, and I'm actually just going to be playing around. I'm not going to be explaining anything at all in that video. What I'm going to be doing is just putting it into practice, pretty much sort of along the lines of what we did here, but I'm not going to be yapping on, describing each shot. I'm just going to be playing it as if I was playing around by myself, but I will be commentating it. So the commentary could be a bit weird. As I say, I'm not going to be directing anything that I'm working out towards yourselves. It's going to be just as if I'm in my own head working out the shots and going to be seeing how it goes. So so it's basically going to be a 5-part little series here. It's officially 4 with this video, but it's technically going to be 5. But I'm going to wrap this one up here. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, do make sure to drop it a like, and if you're only new to the channel or you haven't already, please do subscribe if you wish to, and make sure to click that bell icon so you stay notified of all future uploads from myself. And until the next one, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.